So I'm at the doctor's office. I'm waiting to hear my results. This was about a year ago. November would be, a year ago, where he had the serious conversation with me. So I'm waiting for him to come in. I've already got some of my vitals. My blood pressure is good. They're checking my A1C. My weight is, of course, where I know it should be. Definitely dramatic weight loss. So I'll wait for the doctor to come in and I'll let you know what he says later. All right, November 2019. See you guys in a few. Hey, what's up, you guys? Just checking in just to let you know a few updates. I left a video earlier when I was at the doctor. I got some great news. My A1C is down. It was 5.6 at my last appointment, and just today it's at 5.4. So it's definitely headed in the right direction. My doctor basically said that you're basically at the point where you're a non-diabetic, which is music to my ears, because I can tell just based off of how my body's feeling and how I'm reacting to different things that, it's better. It's all for the better. And they're just, minor changes that I made here and there to be able to accomplish that. So that's a major milestone, major accomplishment. Of course, the weight loss, that's definitely a plus. He recognized that. Today was a special day for a number of reasons because, like I said in my first video, November of 2018 was when I went to the doctor and he gave me a bad prognosis, where he was basically telling me about myself, and if I didn't make any changes within the next year or so, my diabetes would get worse and I may develop other illnesses that, would be detrimental to my body and would shorten my lifespan. And I just made the conscious decision to not do that and to be a better person for me and my family. So, moving forward, like I said, it's been a year since I went to the doctor. January 13th next year will be a year that I actually started proactively on the weight loss journey. So, it's becoming a special time of year for me. And I just still want to be able to, give encouragement to those that are struggling and those that are trying to, lose weight, because it can be a struggle. It can be very challenging. They don't make food to taste bad. Food tastes good. And a lot of times it's the food that's bad for you that tastes the best. And it's, the food that's bad for you is the least expensive. And a lot of times the food that's good for you is going to cost a little bit more money. So I get it. I totally get it. And, I was caught up in that same cycle, that same spin that, got me to the place where I was. But, like I said, I had to make that conscious decision to make a change for myself. And it was a positive change. And I have to work at it daily, because once you do something after so long, it becomes a habit. So this has become a habit for me. And I just want to be an inspiration to somebody that may be out there struggling, that might, have questions or might have, issues as far as even trying to get started. It's possible. It's doable. Like I said, when I started out, I was 320 pounds. As of today, when I went to the doctor, I was at 237. So it's 237 pounds. You do the math on that. And I'm on track to have a 100-pound weight loss. I'm trying to get there by January 13th of 2020. That'll be my 1-year mark. So I believe I can do it. I believe I'll make that milestone or that accomplishment at that time. Like I said, I'm always going to keep God first. A lot of adversity, a lot of struggle. Today didn't start off as a long day, but it kind of ended as a long day. So, you got to roll with the punches and kind of take it how it comes. But, like I said, through this whole process, it's been, I'm not going to say a struggle, but it's been having its challenges. It's had its challenges. And I'd like to say that I've been successful in meeting all of those challenges head on, because if I didn't have God on my side to be with me when those times, it's a couple days, I don't feel like working out, I don't feel like going, I'm tired, it's cold, or it's too hot, whatever the excuse is, or it's raining, whatever the excuse is, you got to get that out of your head. Just go. Because once you get there, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel better. Your body's going to thank you for doing it. It's definitely a great thing. Even if you just lose a few pounds, that's a major accomplishment, and your body is going to thank you for it. Because, your body is your temple, and you got to protect your temple. You got to do the things to make your body healthy. Your body's going to let you know what's wrong with it. It's going to tell you whether you have a pain in your side, you got a headache, you got a stomach ache. Your body is pretty smart. It's going to say, hey, I got a problem here. So we got to start listening to our bodies. We got to start doing better as a whole. I was having a conversation with somebody a while ago, and we were talking about it. And we, as Christians, we don't really put focus on health, our health. We put focus elsewhere where we might work, outreach ministries where we're helping the homeless or those that may be less fortunate, the sick and shut in, the elderly. We focus on all these other areas, but we don't focus on self. We don't focus on the health of ourselves, because we have to be healthy in order to be able to go out and help somebody else. And we really need to be focusing on our diet, on what we're putting into our bodies, because it's affecting us. A lot of times it affects us adversely when we put a lot of junk into our bodies, a lot of food that doesn't have a lot of nourishment, but it's filling. It's full of calories, carbs, and all that stuff. So we have to be very mindful about what we're putting into our bodies and how we're treating our bodies. Get up and move. Just get up and move. It's as simple as that. If you just get up and move 5-10 minutes a day, just do something different and be consistent with it. Start off there, 5-10 minutes a day, whether it's fast walking, whether it's, if you're at a desk, you can walk at your desk. You can do some fast walking at your desk. Believe me, your body is going to tell the difference, and it's going to thank you for it. In the next week or two, you're going to lose a couple pounds just by doing that. It's just that simple. Just that simple. And just pay attention to this hat that I'm wearing, just in case anybody is, wondering. That's where I am right there. Roll Tide roll. But and don't you forget it. But today's been a long day. It's been an interesting day, and I thank God, for the good. I thank God for the bad, and I just thank God in general, because without Him being on my side, I just wouldn't be able to do anything. So I always give all praise, honor, and glory to God for just enabling me to have the mind to think and the mind to put what I'm thinking to action. Because it's good to think it, but it's even better to put it to action. Faith without works is dead. So I had the faith to do it. Now I'm putting it to work. So as I continue on this journey, hopefully I'll be able to make more videos a lot more frequently. It's actually been a couple months since I made that last video. But if I can be any encouragement to anybody, I want to do that. If I can help anybody do anything, I want to do that. I'm not an expert. I'm not, licensed, certified, or whatever in any kind of health, nutrition, whatever. I'm just, regular guy from the beautiful state of Alabama that is trying to help somebody. Because if I can help myself, I want to help somebody else. If I can do it, I know you can do it, because I'm still doing it. I have a final weight of 185. My next goal weight is actually 200. It's actually 200. So, I'm 37 pounds away from 200. That'll be my third goal weight. And then my final goal weight is going to be the 185. I don't know why I'm thinking this, but I'm thinking the 185 may be the most difficult weight to get to. But we'll see. We'll see. I'd be satisfied with 200, but if I could get to 185, that's my final goal weight. So y'all pray for me. I'll pray for y'all. If y'all want to reach out to me, please do that. Like my channel. And just be blessed. Until next time, we'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.